Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your one and only Hutch in the Clutch reporting for Sideline Stories, and I have Knile Davis here, former Kansas City Chiefs running back, third-round draft pick in the 2013 NFL Draft, 96 overall. Now, how are you?
Doing well. Thanks for having me.
No problem. I mean, how does it feel being a Houston representative in the NFL? You know, you're former star running back for the Chiefs. So what does that mean for you?
I mean, it was good for me. I mean, one of my biggest moments was actually in Houston, Texas, in the playoffs, probably my fourth year in the league. Anytime I was able to get back home and play in front of the whole crowd, I enjoyed it.
Okay. And I know in August you had a workout with the Bears. Am I correct?
Yeah, I was in camp for the Bears, but I was released. That was my 6th year.
Okay, so what's kind of your status now?
Right now I'm a free agent. Obviously if I get a call, I'm going, but for right now I'm just kind of taking care of my family and doing some other things that I'm interested in.
That's good. So you plan on, returning back to the game?
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Okay, so what was your favorite city when you played in?
My favorite city? That's a good question. My favorite city would have to be Houston.
Okay.
Because when I came home, I was able to, see my family, eat good. I know, the good restaurants to go to. And then, just being home was a good feeling.
And it's nothing like the Houston food. Tell me about it.
Exactly.
Oh my God, okay.
Exactly.
Which team would you wish to play for again?
If I had to come back, I would want to be here. Because this is where my home is. It's kind of like the Marshawn Lynch thing. He was able to go back home to Oakland, play in front of his home crowd. Same thing with Marcus Peters. I would love to be here.
Okay. And kind of want to backtrack to when you were in the NFL. You made history your first season with the Chiefs. You had a 108-yard return touchdown, which was tied for the longest return in NFL history. So, I mean, what did that moment mean for you?
Man, that was big. I got an opportunity twice in my career to make history. The first time, like you said, it was my rookie year. I was trying to, make a name for myself in the game. And ironically, it was against Peyton Manning, a guy that, I looked up to. It was actually a big play in the game. It was 109, so that record can only be tied. It can't be broken. And it was just a great feeling afterwards.
That's good. What was one of the most challenging things you faced in the NFL?
The challenging thing for me, two things. I would say reacting to the game once you get a little older, and then figuring out another identity, what else you can do, in life other than football were the two things that I had to get adjusted to.
Okay. And what's something that you're facing now that's one of the most challenging?
Right now, I'm just kind of learning how to move away from the game. I wouldn't say it's challenging. I would say it's just different. I think I did a good job of understanding, that I can't be, in the league forever. So I've made some good decisions off the field, but there is a transition period that every athlete goes through, and you just want to make sure you best prepared for it.
And I know you mentioned earlier that you plan on going back into the game. So what could you do to make yourself indispensable?
Well, for me, it's just staying in shape. Once you are a free agent, you just got to stay in shape at all times. Keep your body up to par. I do that. I run 3 miles every day.
Oh, wow.
I stay in shape. I run my routes, catch football as much as I can. I try to do all that and do the other things that I do away from off the field. But it's cool.
And a lot of people don't really know your personal story. So what's Knile Davis' story?
My story, okay, from Houston, Texas.
Missouri City, right?
Yeah, so I went to high school in Missouri City.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Houston, moved out. My mom was trying to get me in nice school, so she finally did. She got a house of her own. We came out here, went to school. I was the number 2 running back in Texas. Number 2 running, I was behind Christian Michael, good friend of mine. I was highly recruited. I could have went to any school that I wanted to. I chose to go to Arkansas because it's SEC, and it wasn't too far from Houston, so I could come home. when I got there, I did well. Had some pretty good years there. We was able to make it BCS, which was first in school history, so that was big time. Then I got drafted. You know, I graduated from Arkansas, I got my degree, got drafted, went third overall, and got to play in the league, man. And got to play with some guys that that I grew up with, looked up to. You know, your idols become your rivals type of thing. And it's been a great journey. And so right now I'm just kind of transitioning to other things that I had interest in, and I'm keeping it moving.
You said you got your degree. What do you think that what do you recommend most athletes do? I know some choose to stay 2 years, some choose to stay 1, 3. So do you recommend them going that route, or?
Most definitely. You always want something to fall back on. I definitely encourage every guy that's trying to get to the NFL to make sure that he finishes his degree. That's very important. And also self-educate, understand, what's going on in life, listen to the news, educate yourself on taxes, on credit, on whatever it is that you are interested in, your passion, whatever you would do for free, basically. So definitely be educated and aware.
Okay, well, I'm just going to ask you this quick question. Who's your pick in the Super Bowl?
That is a good one. Okay, so I'm pulling for the Chiefs.
Okay.
I think it could be Chiefs, Saints, or Chiefs, Rams.
Okay.
Whichever one, I think it'll be a good game because both of them will be like rematches. But I would like to see the Chiefs finally get one. I know Andy been trying to get one. But, at the end of the day, actually I was pulling for Houston, but they're gone. So.
And they're gone. Yeah. You know what? I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. So.
But, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Just follow Sideline Stories on Instagram and Twitter.
It like Sideline Stories. Follow Sideline Stories.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.